Good day, everyone, and welcome to this segment. On this course, we'll be looking at some common terminologies that is applicable for both forex and synthetic. In our introduction to forex, I've actually explained to us what forex is all about, and also in our introduction to synthetics, I've equally explained to us what synthetic all about. Now, this if you want to open a synthetic account, this is derived SVG, which is a synthetic account. Why if you want to open an FX account, this is an FX account, and also this is equally an FX account. Depending on the types of FX you want, you can actually choose this one or you choose this one. Any one you want to choose, they are all good and very recommendable for any trader that wants to trade. Why this is purely for synthetics. Now, their terminologies in both forex and synthetics are similar. They don't have any different terminologies, and they don't have any different. They don't have different terminologies. Both terminologies are similar. The only difference about synthetic and FX is that their asset class are different and they have trading sections. So that's just the difference between FX and synthetic. But both of them are good brokerage that uses a good instrument that uses both MT5 accounts. Now, let's click on get it right. So I'll be explaining to us the first content, which is called leverage. So once you click on that, get it. Thereafter, you see they say choose a jurisdiction for your MT5 swap free account. So if you click on this, right, if you just tap your screen, you will now be able to log in. Now, while logging in, right, you will see what we call assets. Now it has for 40 assets plus, right? Now it's what we call leverage. Now, this is what I want to explain to us. The first content I'll be looking at here is leverage. Now, leverage is in power of the leverage is in power of 1,000. Now, brokerage firms globally, right, gives trader leverage to trade accounts. Like if, for instance, you are trading a live account, or most brokerage firm in the world give leverage to traders. Why are they giving this leverage? Because they already knew that traders may have little amount of money to fund the account. So when you have when your account is being leveraged, you can be able to have more tradable position in the market. Let's assume, for instance, you have $100, for example, and you are being leveraged 1:1,000. It means your $100 is literally can actually like 1,000 times your normal account size. So in the eyes of the liquidity provider, your $100 is a multiple of 1,000. Why in your own it's actually $100, but in the eye of the liquidity provider, it is more than $100, right? So that will help you to have more tradable position in the market when you are using the right parameter, when you are using the right risk management and all that. So this leverage help you to have more tradable position in the market. So the leverage is one of the first thing we should understand when it comes to trading in the forex market. So in our next content, we'll be looking at balance, and we'll be looking at balance, equity, free margin level. Okay, in continuation from where we stop on leverage, now we're going to be looking at balance, equity, free margin. Now, for instance, if for instance you have funded an account, let me assume that this is $10,000, although this is a demo account. Now, you have funded a $10,000. Now, the $10,000 is your balance. Now, equity is when you are making profit. Let me assume, for example, I decide to place a trade, either a buy or a sell, right? If, for instance, I'm in profit, that is my equity, all right? If I'm on a minus, I'm on a loss, for example, on a loss, it's actually what? It's still what? My equity. So equity is an addition or subtraction from our balance, okay? So let me place a trade and let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me place a trade. Okay, now since I've placed a trade, now this is my equity, this is my balance. So my balance is 10,000. So if I should close this trade on a loss, right, it will now reflect as my equity. My equity will now reflect, my balance will reflect as similar with my equity. So this is a loss. I'm currently on a loss at the moment. So if, for instance, is on a profit, it's going to be an addition to my what? My equity. If it's on a minus, it's going to be a subtraction from my equity. So that is what is equity. So margin is actually the amount that is compatible for your account. Let me say, for example, you are trading, and what is compatible for that particular trade is actually $20 or $30. So that is your margin. that is amount that is compatible for that trade. You can see what I'm trading now is 0.85 that is compatible for this account. So even if I decide to withdraw my free margin, if I decide to withdraw this amount now, I can still be in the market with this 0.585. So that is what we call free margin. Now we have what we call the margin level. All right, so margin level is in percentage. If for instance you are trading and your margin level is below 100%, that means you have lost so much and your account may not be able to withstand the loss. So now this is what let's come again, let's recap. So balance is like the money you funded into your account. The equity is whenever you place a trade, and the trade is actually on the minus, is actually your, if you subtract your minus from your balance, is actually your equity. If it's a plus, for example, if it's a plus, if you add your plus to your balance, that is your equity also. So it's just an addition or subtraction of your balance. So your margin is the amount that is compatible for that account. All right, the amount that is compatible for that account. While free margin is what is the amount that you can literally withdraw, even if you want to withdraw the many ones. All right, now the margin level is when the ratio is when you have a, okay, like this is now based on the account size and based on my risk management, this is very much compatible for my account because I am not risking too much. So my margin level is actually very big. But if for instance I'm risking very much, my margin level will be very small. So this is just a little thing you should understand about margin, equity, free margin. Okay, sorry, these are the little things you understand about balance, equity, margin, free margin, and margin level.